Hi, my name's Samina and I teach A-level business at Clarendon Sixth Form College. On the A-level programme, we follow the AQA specification, and there are many different topics that you will be covering. Throughout the 2-year course, we begin with looking at why businesses exist. So you will be looking at the aims, the objectives, how to calculate profit. It's quite an interesting topic to look at, as it will give you an insight into why the businesses are actually there on the market. You'll also be looking at various other topics, including leadership and management styles, where you yourself will be able to identify what type of leader are you. Perhaps you don't know that at this moment in time, but if you join the course, there'll be an interesting activity which looks into the type of leadership, the type of manager that you may one day become. In addition to that, we also look at finance. Within finance, we cover areas such as profitability. So how do we calculate profit? We look at ratio analysis, looking at how much debt is involved in the company, how many assets does a company have, and other very important financial information goes into the actual course content. Another area that we do also focus on is one which is quite one of my favourite topics, and I can say is quite popular amongst students, is the marketing element to it. In the marketing side, you'll be studying and looking at the you start off with the 4 Ps, which is product, price, place and promotion, and then we'll build that on to the 7 Ps. It's quite an interesting area to look at. Students find it quite engaging, as it gives them an opportunity to look at how to market a product, at what price to set it up, so as there are many different pricing strategies. How does the product get from the factory to the end user, be that the customer or the consumer, and how do organisations promote their products? You'll be looking at strategies such as advertising, buy one get one free, 2 for 1, and special money off coupons. You'll also be looking at the operations side. So what goes on, how are the products made, how do we look at decreasing the cost, how do you look at getting the final product together. On the A2 course, the finance section will be looking into the ratios, where we're looking at return on capital employed, which is part of the profitability ratio, and you'll also be looking at liquidity. So how quickly can a business convert its assets into cash? Overall, the business studies course is quite a broad subject, and the main focus is going to be to not only introduce you to the theory, but also to bring in the lifelong skills that you will take on to university, such as how to analyse. So there'll be a lot of analysis that you'll be doing, the evaluation aspect to it, report writing. So it's not just about the theory that you'll be learning, but also the wider aspect. While studying the business studies course, you will be taken on various trips. In the past, I've taken many students to London, to the Stock Exchange and to other areas. Another very common trip that I do take students on is the Tutor to You revision workshop. Now, the Tutor to You revision workshop is quite an engaging workshop. It's not something that you'll just be listening to the guest speakers. It'll be quite an interactive whole day, where you yourself will get involved, be that an individual activity or a paired or a team competitive activity. So it's quite an interesting day out, and you pick up on many good aspects in terms of how to answer questions, and lots of tips and tricks to answer the exam questions and do your best. Once you've finished the A-level programme, there are many opportunities for progression. Some students have in the past gone on to open up their businesses, others have gone on to university. If you do decide to go to university, there are many options. Some students go into specialising in the finance aspect of business, some go into the HR, some go into the marketing, and some go into business and international law. So there are many areas of progression depending on what you yourself are interested in. I hope what you've heard has been interesting, and if you are interested, please get in touch through the college contact numbers. Have a look on the college website to give you some further information, and I look forward to seeing you at some point.